diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Rick Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. Check, we Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Rick Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Rick Flairing on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. We Rick Flairing on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, Black Sun, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying.
Hedabo Hasha. Listen, brother, off script, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love, too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby, hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Ooh, Jay, bro, you snapped on that one, bro. That's cold. I salute you.
Man, right back at you to the backpack pole. We both did our thing. It's Joe Allende, by the way, yeah. Scotty, Mike Reed, yeah. D Breakdown,
Woo! Hey! Happy hump day! You already know what it is. It's D Breakdown. All right, you already know what it is. It's a big game this week, and you know my co-hosts. And Jackson State fanatic. Please give it up for Mike Reed.
That's what.
Give me my theme music. Yes, sir. Woo! It's the Mecca of Mississippi homecoming weekend. Yes, sir. And Scotty, this is the week where I guarantee you 60,000 blue and white pom-poms at Mississippi Veteran Memorial Stadium in unison. One accord. Sonic boom cranking. Let's go. Woo!
So that means you finally gonna go to a game.
Hey, Scotty, I see you got your orange on early, huh?
You know, I do something a little light. something a little light, you know, it looked good on me. You know, orange looks good on me.
Okay, I see you. I'm gonna speak on that later. Yeah. I'm gonna speak on that later. I'm gonna get to that later.
Oh, we gonna speak on that. Oh, we gonna speak on it. All right, we are going to, man. You know what? Now that I just thought about me and you been to the same amount of Jack State games.
Scotty, I told you second half of the season. Hey man, homecoming. I'll be in Houston with Mama Body, and I'm gonna be at the Celebration Bowl for payback. So yeah.
You got, man. Yeah. Now nothing would be funnier if them celebration tickets just so happened to go nothing would be funnier if those.
Now, Scotty, but I'm swag, so I still be there.
Okay.
I'm swag, so I still be there.
I have a feeling you'll be selling them, but okay. Oh, you know what, Scotty? You know, there's a day party that I just so happened I can't make it out there to Atlanta. you know somebody, Scotty, that would buy 2 tickets for the Celebration Bowl. That'd be funny. That would be funny. But all right, let's get into it. I'm glad you peeped that I have my orange on. You know, just
yeah, I see you.
Yeah, yo, it's Campbell week. I don't know what camels do, but it's Campbell week.
I'm gonna get to that later. All
right, let's get into a quick recap. Now, I want to be very clear.
You was on point, Scotty.
I don't know why they went for 2, because you know what I'm saying. The game was over. You know what I'm saying? But if I was a betting man, I'd be damn good. That's just all I want to say. I'd be damn.
Yeah, you were on point. I talked to Sanderson Farms. They provided me with my 35-piece wing. They gave me 13 extra. So that's what we came up with. We left a lot of wings, and we left a lot of wings out there too in the second half, but I'll take it.
It's just how convenient they had your order this week, but they didn't have your order last week.
They gave me 13 extra this week, so I'll take it, Scotty.
Just saying, it's real convenient how they just so happen to come through this week.
6-0, I'll take it. 6-0, I'll take it.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to be sponsored by Sanderson's Farms. I'm not over ordering. You feel me? You know, I'm not over ordering chicken. I get what I need. Okay, I get what I need. You over here ordering 50 more pieces than you gonna get. I just had, you know. But from what you saw from the game, what'd you see?
First of all, I want to give my hats off to Bethune-Cookman. Like, you know, the situation they've been going through this year. Those guys are gritty. They fought the entire game. That defense is real. Like I said, they're real gritty. Those guys can hit also. Ooh, number 23 can hit, boy. Ooh, don't come across the middle playing with him. No, sir. He made Sports Center with that one.
Oh, that Uriah Ratliff, that boy can hit.
Oh yeah. But also to the fans, man, the fans, they actually stayed the entire game, unlike Ramblin'. And the band was cranking the whole game. I like to see this, Scotty. I love to see that.
Yeah, I if I'm being honest, I think Uriah Ratliff was probably like the highlight of the game. Like,
for sure.
But yeah, he was definitely the highlight of the game. That boy was laying the boom. Okay, I mean, yeah, don't come across him, not even a little bit. He is not the one to play with. But as I so predicted, listen, this game was over when they put it on the schedule.
We got out to a scrum. We got out to a fast start. Once we get out to a fast start, there's nothing you can do but just tuck your tail and play for pride.
Yeah, it was getting bad. It was really bad. Now my question is this. I feel he's doing a little stat padding. Just a little bit. Because why are you in the game 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter still throwing the ball?
Because, Scott, I think because that third quarter and the beginning of the fourth was kind of treacherous for our offense, man. We was just trying to find a rhythm, and he threw 2 crazy interceptions. It's not like he made the wrong read or anything the first one. He just underthrew the guy, and I don't know what the hell he was doing on the second one, Scotty. It's just like he just threw the ball up and it landed straight into the defender's hand. So I don't know what's up with that, Scotty. But yeah, we were trying to find a rhythm in the second half because the second half was kind of tough for us. But it didn't bother me too much because like Dion said, I looked at the penalties. We had 4 penalties and 41 yards. So I take that. I'm not tripping. But those 2 interceptions, I don't know what the hell Shador was doing.
I think the first one was just a duck, and I think the last one might have been some miscommunication on. Like,
he just threw that one up and it went straight to the defender hand.
But the first one, that jank died.
Yeah, he did. He underthrew that one.
Yeah, that was bad. But that don't answer my stat pad question. It's 41-8, 5 minutes left in the game. Why is he still in the game?
Scotty, we trying to find rhythm, Scotty. Because do you not agree? That third quarter was terrible. Terrible offensively. Terrible. We couldn't get anything shaken. So just trying to get them a good rhythm, to end the game going into next week against Campbell,
Oh man. Okay. So I think Jay
if he would have scored no touchdown, he would have sat down.
Like Jay Bubba said, Heisman candidates don't need the stat pad. You do all your stat padding in the first and third quarters. You know what I'm saying? When they can't stop you, but but it wouldn't be Jack State if it wasn't a little stat padding on there.
Y'all gonna say that against Jack State, like Mr. Campbell said. CJ Stroud played down in the whole game. Don't nobody say that.
Not against bad competition.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it.
Not against bad competition, he don't. Not against bad competition, he don't. Like if he's going against Mercer, all right, he's not going to be there in the fourth quarter. You're lying, okay? Absolutely lies. Now this is another topic I want to get into. I just think this is really, because a lot of people be like, it's cool when they do it. It's a little, it's just something like that. But I'm not saying, I'm not seeing no real trash talking from the Jackson State fans. I just want to know why.
Okay, Scotty, before are we done with Bethune-Cookman, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Let me go and get it started because I'm gonna do the trash talking because to be honest, Scotty, y'all been hyping, you, Blue, everybody been hyping Campbell up. So I tuned in to Campbell at North Carolina Central, and they demolished. I'm like, man, these Campbell guys, it may be a little struggle for us. But I went and did my research. Oh, Scotty, I'm not worried because I went to the store this morning, and at the store I had to grab it, but I cannot touch it until Saturday at 2:00. But for right now, I'm just going. You know how somebody get ready to smoke their cigarette and they have to to get the cigarette out. So I went and bought me a little camel pack, as y'all can see, camel pack. I got my camel pack, but I can't open it until Saturday. So right now I'm just gonna get the camel pack ready, you know, and I'm gonna fire that thing up 2:00 p.m. Saturday.
You're supposed to fire it up after you win, not during the game.
Oh, it's homecoming, Scotty. It's homecoming. We gonna be smoking that camel pack for 60 minutes Saturday, man.
I just, you know, it's real funny to me. I just, you know, you guys got a lot of energy for a lot of people.
Because the media, it's guys like you and Blue and y'all been hyping up Campbell all year. And I went and did my research, Scotty. They got the 44 defense in FCS. Come on, man. 44.
Did you see?
And we got the 5th offense in FCS.
You see where they played?
That's my next point, Scotty.
Okay.
Citadel, 1-5.
Citadel.
The Citadel Bulldogs, 1-5.
All right.
Okay, they lost to William & Mary. William & Mary is a good team.
Okay.
They lost to ECU.
Okay.
ECU was a damn good team.
They're FBS. You haven't played one. Go to continue.
North Carolina Central. Y'all hyped them up like North Carolina Central was that deal. They not that deal. So they beat them.
So they're not dominating the MEAC?
The MEAC is trash this year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
They weren't trash last year, but go ahead.
They trash this year, Scotty. Because y'all been hyping up Morgan State and all these. Okay, anyway. Charleston Southern, 1-5. And they beat them, 34-28? Huh? And then Robert Morris, who is 0-6. And y'all say Jackson State hadn't played anybody. Because
let's look at the same schedule. Because what you're not about to do is you're not about to follow up on one side and then act like your schedule is so much better.
The only reason I did it because people been saying, "Oh, Jackson State ain't playing nobody. Jackson State ain't playing nobody." Well, let me tell you this:
play better.
Alabama State defense is better.
They play William
Campbell.
They play William and Mary. That's a top 15 team in FCS. They play East Carolina.
Yeah, you're right.
The FBS team. You played Tennessee State, which lost to Lane. You didn't dominate them, right? You played an Alabama State team that was what were they 1-4?
But that defense is better than Campbell. That defense is better than Campbell. Look at the stat. It don't lie.
Are they not 1-4? 1-4, right?
But that defense is better. That defense went up against UCLA.
Let me ask you this: if Campbell played the same schedule that you had, what's their record? The same exact schedule. No William.
5-1.
Who they losing to?
FAMU.
Oh my God! The way they look, the way FAMU looks, you smoking. You smoking.
No, I'm not gonna say FAMU. Maybe Tennessee State because Tennessee State is physical. They're physical in the trenches.
Stop it. They're undefeated just like you. Let's just call it. They're undefeated just like you if they played the same exact.
But Scott, all this hype around Campbell. Don't get me wrong now, Campbell. Campbell is huge. Offensive line, huge. Defensive line, they awesome. But the stats don't add up to me. It don't add up. Your second leading rusher is your quarterback. All this yelling to me is stop the run. You stop the run, you beat them.
Well, if that's the style they play, that's the style they play. You can't take away, you can't say just because that's the style they play that they can't be dynamic in another. They play their run first team. You're a pass first team. That's the difference.
Got it. If we get out to a fast start, they're playing into our hand because public service announcement, America, number 12 is back. No, I'm not talking about Tom Brady. No, I'm not talking about the 12th man at Texas A&M. No, I'm not talking about the 12th man in Seattle Seahawks. I'm talking about Mr. Him, H-I-M, Travis Him Hunter. Yes, he's back, America. So throw it, I dare Malik Williams. How's Malik Williams to throw his way?
that doesn't make any sense from what you're saying, because if they're a run-first team, then why would they be trying to throw the ball?
Because we focus on stopping the run, Scotty. We're stopping the run.
Travis Hunter has no play if they're a run-first team. What are you talking about?
We stopping the run, which makes you one dynamic. And then you have to throw it up, especially if we get out to a fast start, Scotty. If we get out to a fast start, 17-0, you playing into our hand.
If we're being honest, the biggest plays that come against you guys have been on the run. What are you talking about? Valley,
Grambling, Grambling,
Alabama State. All your big plays have come from the ground.
But Scotty, those come early before our defense gets settled. Once our defense gets settled, it's over. Look at the stats. Number 1 defense in FCS.
And you guys haven't played anybody, though.
Scotty, y'all 6 weeks. Y'all been saying what Jackson State not going to do, what Jackson State not going to do, what Jackson State not going to do. We have proved America wrong for 6 weeks.
I just said you haven't played.
And all of a sudden, is this going to stop this week?
I'm not saying it will or won't. I'm just saying you guys still really haven't played nobody. I mean, think about
because Campbell is coming into town. They not scaring nobody, Scotty.
Okay.
So all you media outlets, stop it. Mike Mentor, stop it. Stop it. And I haven't even mentioned the 60,000 blue and white pom-pom atmosphere that we're going to put down Saturday.
And he already said, that's nothing compared to what they saw at East Carolina.
We not East Carolina, Scotty. I heard what he said.
Today, no,
because Scotty, he hasn't even been to an HBCU homecoming.
They white. He said white people are different. and that's facts. I don't give a damn what you talk about. I don't give a damn. Anybody call up here and say some dumb shit, they say a lot of dumb shit. But white fans and black fans are 2 different atmospheres. A white atmosphere is consistently loud than a black atmosphere. It's no different than black comedy and white comedy. White comedy, white people laugh at everything. You ain't got to be funny. Black comedy, ha ha ha. When's the next joke? It's 2 different. It's 2 different atmospheres.
Scotty, that event will be electric Saturday. Electric. As
long as you're scoring. As long as you're scoring, that's when you become a factor. That 60,000 is a non-factor when the game is going. It is.
It don't matter if we up by 100 points or down by 100 points. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the boom is going to stand up.
It matters.
The boom is going to stand up. The boom is going to stand up. Dun, 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 dun.
You do that in Celebration Bowl. It does matter. Stop lying. It matters. Okay? Because if you guys are not winning, it sounds. I'm like, is that band playing? Are they
Scotty, it is homecoming, Scotty. It's a totally different monster this Saturday. No, this ain't Grambling. No, this ain't Valley. This is homecoming. When I say 60,000, Scotty, the tickets are sold out. 60,000. Blue and white pom-pom. Because we got Jackson State buying. They had some tickets for Campbell. People from Jackson State are buying those tickets. 60,000 in unison.
Listen. Your atmosphere is not like that unless you're scoring. Unless you're winning, your atmosphere is not like that. It's not. Listen, 3rd downs, you suck. 4th down, you guys suck. The only time you guys are loud is when the band's playing or you score a touchdown. That's it. Every time else, I can have a legit conversation with the person right next to me and I'd be like, hey, what you doing after the game? Oh, yeah, we just out here chilling. That's what your atmosphere sounds like.
That true, Scott, it's different Saturday. It's different because, like I said, you media guys that hyped up Campbell. Mike Miller got on his coaches meeting talking about he not worried about the atmosphere. Okay. All right, meet me at the event Saturday.
He should be, unless you Bamas are up in the game. That's the only time you Bamas are relevant. The fans are. That's the only time the fans care is when you're winning. Because when it's a tie game or you're losing, you Bamas are quieter than a mouse pissing on cotton.
But hold on, Scott. Well, since you said it, let me write. Hey, Tiger Nation. Let me talk to you, Tiger Nation.
Okay.
Tiger Nation. Saturday, Mike Reed's declaring. Saturday, man, let's turn up on Campbell. Let's turn up on Mike Milton. He's never been to an HBCU homecoming. Let's show him that we do not play when it comes to the vet on our homecoming. I want to see 60,000 blue and white pom-poms making noise all game.
Okay.
Boom. We don't care if the referees tell you to stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
That's going to last for one whole quarter. The second quarter, all the black people going to sit their ass down and they're going to be like, hey, yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah. So what you doing after homecoming? Yeah, we going to stop playing. It's going to last for a whole first quarter, and then y'all Bama's going to be it. But hey,
Tiger Nation. Let's do it, Tiger Nation. Let's do it.
Talk to them. All right, listen, high low.
Every day.
We going high low.
I like this, Scotty. I like that. I like that.
All right, first up on high low. All right. Shador breaks 350 yards passing on Campbell.
High. It's homecoming, baby. High.
Yeah, I got that.
It's
low.
homecoming. High.
I got that low. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Because it takes some stat padding just to break over that.
High.
It takes some stat padding just to break over that. So hell no, he ain't getting over 350 yards. Next up on
Every day.
all right, next up on high low. Malik Hodge throws for 250 yards.
Low.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low on this one too. I think he'll be like 215, 185, 215, because they're a run first team. So
Yeah, and he can once he can get out the pocket, he can get busy. So like I said, he's the second leading rusher on the team. So
And
I think he's gonna do more with his legs than his arm.
yeah, that boy nimble. He nimble like that. So I think he might go for like 150 passing, 150, 170 passing, maybe like 90 or 100 yards on the ground as well.
I agree, Scott.
So yeah, I agree with you on that one. On the low. All right, next up.
Every day.
Jackson State runs for over 150 yards on Campbell.
High. Alabama State did all that talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, we got our own Earth, Wind, and Fire. We got 3 running backs that can give you 150 yards a game.
Maybe just one.
I'm talking about combined as a collective.
Oh, okay.
No, Scott, because I'm not the biggest Seti Marshall fan, but he will contribute.
Yeah, I'm gonna go low on this one. I think listen, man, I think Wilkerson is your best running back. I think he's your best offensive player.
Oh, yes. Game changer. Definitely.
But I'm gonna go low. I think it's gonna be like 120, 130, because I really think that this is trying. I think Deion's going to try to make this a statement game for Shador of like how good he is or could be or how he should be. So I'm gonna go with low. And I think they're going to try to pass the ball a lot more than they probably should. But yeah, I'm gonna go low on this one. All right, next up.
Every day.
All right. Campbell runs for 150 yards.
Over the course of the game, I give it to him. I give him high.
Yeah, I'm gonna go high as well. I just think that's their style of play. I wouldn't be surprised if they go for 200 because I think if they go for anything less than 150, I think they lose. If they go for anything less than 150, I think they're lose because that's their style of offense. So I definitely have them going for 150 yards on Jackson State. We'll see how that goes, man. It's gonna be crazy. Listen, and I want you guys to understand what we say. Like this is just like the whole team. So that's Malik Hodge. That's the
I give it 150 up.
So that's just everybody. People might just be thinking like one particular position. So. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Sanderson's Farm? What you want? What you want?
I'm going low.
Oh no!
I'm going about a 30 piece. I'm going about a 30 piece.
Oh my God! No, not the Sandersons. Yeah, I'm gonna go low too. I don't think they're going. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I think that's a. I think that's a little too much for them. You know what I'm saying? Against stiff competition, I don't think that's what they're gonna do, because they barely got over for Valley. They didn't get it for Alabama State. They didn't give it to Tennessee State. So I mean, you can consistently see they can't do that. So I think against a good team, you know, I think Jack State's going to be definitely below that mark. All right, next up. All right, next up. Campbell scores 21 points on Jackson State.
Low, you not doing all that running the ball against us. No, sir. No.
Oh, man.
No.
Okay.
No. How many times have we gave up 21 points?
You gave up
once?
Grambling. Yeah, that's it.
And that was all fumbles, and that was all mistakes that we made. So no, Campbell, stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I really think it's gonna be 21. I think it's gonna be a very, very low scoring game.
So you gonna pass?
I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go high because it might be like 24. It might be like 24 or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go high.
Scott, they scoring 24 points on the number one defense in FCS.
If Grambling can score 24, I think Campbell can. If Grambling can score 24, I think Campbell can. That's just my personal opinion. So, all right. Now, I listen. The last time two NFL defensive guys showed off, we had the infamous handshake, but at the same time, it was a low-scoring game. So I do think this, because if you watch Mike Minter's interview on the coaches call, he literally broke their whole defensive scheme down. He said they run a 4-6, that old Buddy Ryan at the Eagles, you know, the old 85 Bears of just loading the box and beating you like that. So I think he knows what they're trying to do, but listen, it's like with anything, until you in that, like what Mike Tyson say, everybody's a boxer until they get punched in the mouth.
They get hit, yep.
Yeah, but I do think just purely understanding what the defense is trying to do to his offensive team, I do think that helps. What about you?
I agree, because they have a big offensive line, but like Dion said, his coaches meeting, those big guys gotta move. Those big guys gotta move. So he gonna come down to this, Scott, the trenches. He gonna come down to the trenches.
Okay, all right. I'm excited. All right. Players to watch. I'm gonna go first because you have a good habit of taking all my players.
That mean they need to be watched, Scott.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give one good and one bad. One good player you need to watch is number 0, Rouser, the safety. Amazing kid, true freshman, very, very dynamic, can play in space, can come up and make tackles, can take the ball away. Very dynamic player. But the kid, Brevin Allen, that's a gimme. That's number 9, or is it number 6? It's number 9, or number 8. It's 9 or 8. But the kid that you need to watch for that's bad is number 14 at the DB. And now, like, understandably that Jackson State wants to throw the ball, and too many times teams pick on number 14 in the passing game. So I just want to be very mindful of that. Rouser 20. My bad. He's 21. Rouser 21. I thought he was 0. Appreciate it.
0 is aromatics.
Oh, look at you.
I had him down as one of my players.
Oh, okay. But look at number 14. He has a problem with speed receivers, and they go over the top of him a lot of times. So, but those are my 2 players. Everybody else, you know, the quarterbacks and stuff like that. So, but that's just one good, one bad. What you got?
Yeah, I had Aaron Maddox, number 0 on defense. He's a guy to look out for. Be careful throwing his way. And of course, Haas Malik Williams. Everybody probably got him. And the tight end, Julian Hill, because he's actually the number one receiver in their offense.
Yeah.
They tight end. So be on the lookout for him. And watch out for the running back too.
How
he can get busy.
How they use Julian in this game is very key, because one thing about him is he finds the space really not like that tight end. Like you got, because I'm an offensive guy, so it makes me like blush, right? He finds space really well. And I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, is that when they run zone concepts and they run, they drop, he always finds a hole at
the open crease. Yep.
Yeah, and Malik Hodge finds him really quickly. That's like his Travis Kelce, if you want me to give you an example. I'm really interested, and then we're going to go to player watch for Jack State. My players to watch is how do they use Travis Hunter in regard to because listen, and let me go back here. The receivers for Campbell, they make contested catches. I want to be back. That shit you saw from Grambling when they be dropping all type of balls, no homo. that shit you saw from Tennessee State when that dude dropped like 3 balls, they hit him dead in the chest. They don't get down like that at Campbell. Campbell has great guys that catch. They're not uberly special, but they have great hands, and they make a lot of contested catches that you be like, damn, how they catch that? So be mindful of that. Now, going into players to watch for me is, what do you do with Travis Hunter? And the reason I say this is because of this. If you solo him out on somebody, or if you isolate and you zone away, right? It just all depends on how that defense wants to move and coagulate and push over and everything like that. So I'm curious to see if they put him on the tight end / wide receiver, or they just leave him on one side of the field and then they just kind of move everything else away from him. But it is what it is. But go ahead.
That's exactly who's my player to watch. For this game, specifically Travis Hunter, not only on the defensive side, but he's damn near the best receiver also, Scotty. And he's gonna be running some routes too, because I seen some clips from practice the other day. Man, that boy, he's bad, Scotty. So not only defensively, but watch him on the offensive side of the ball.
I know a lot of people aren't as smart as they think they are. And Midnight, I don't know why Midnight always try to play with me. Listen, you don't have to be big. You don't have to be, like, I don't know why you think you have to be big to make contested catches. That's not how contested catches work. Contested catches is if your hand's in it, or if you're right step with them, and you make tough catches in traffic, or with a hand in your face or anything like that. Like, that is what contested catches mean. It doesn't mean that they're all jump ball receivers. Like, that's not what that means. It means if you're draped over them, they'll still make the catch with you draped over them. They have that much focus on catching the ball. So, but Midnight always try to play with me.
Yeah, Midnight.
He always try to play with me. I'd be like, bro, like, what are you talking about? All right. Final thoughts.
It's homecoming 2022, Jackson, Mississippi. I got my Campbell pack. I'm just waiting on 2:00 Saturday to smoke it, because we're going to have 60,000 blue and white pom-poms at the vet. Let's go, JSU. Fired up, J-State. Fired up. Hey!
All right. I'm going to get my final thoughts on my score. What you got? Tell me what you got.
I talked to Sanderson Forms. I said I need a 31 piece. 31-17 JSU. I need a 30 piece, Sanderson Forms. I need a 30 piece.
35 last week. Now it's 31. Boy, them scores.
30, you know, Campbell is a higher, a little higher level of competition. So, but Scott, you got the number 5 offense in FCS going against the 44th defense in FCS. 31 points on the board. Shador, 3 touchdowns. Wilkinson, 1 touchdown. And we're going to give my boy Mata a field goal. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you said they didn't play nobody. I just assume, like, it would be like 40 something or something. Okay. Call lines are open. 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. All right, because I know a lot of Bama's gonna be calling in for this.
Oh yeah, Mr. Campbell, call and talk to me. Call and talk to me, Mr. Campbell.
Let me say this. This one was tough. I ain't gonna lie. This one was tough. Have you ever noticed, like, when you do like it's like a song, right? When you first hear the song, you're like, I hate this song.
Yeah, you're like, I hate it. It's all right, but when you keep hearing it,
it's like, I like it.
Yeah.
The more I kept watching Campbell, the more I didn't like the offense. Like that, it's real. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I was up to like 2 a.m. last night, and I watched every single game. I watched every single snap, and every time I watched them, I just did not like the offense. I'm just like, Malik Hodge is not. He's real finicky in the pocket. It kind of reminds me of an upgrade of Demetrius Davis. Like, he's real finicky in the pocket. He's not decisive. And the more I kept watching it, the more I didn't like it. Now, I'm gonna be keeping a buck with you. If y'all lose, I'm gonna come on here and laugh my ass. I'm gonna come in this mug and I'm gonna laugh my ass off. But I'm being so serious. Like, the more I kept watching it, the more I couldn't keep giving myself, just because their O-line was good, that this game was going to get dictated by that. So that's why I went 38-14.
I'm proud of you, Scotty. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Scotty.
Yeah.
Because what I saw, because you guys were scaring me, Campbell this. When I actually just analyzed everything, bro, I'm not worried about Campbell at all. Come on, Campbell, Pat.
No, I'm not saying not to be worried. I think they do some stuff really well, and I think if that this is the thing with me. If that O-line dominates the way that it's supposed to, you don't have a chance. Like, I'm being so serious right now. Like, if they dominate the way they're supposed to and move you guys off the ball, you don't have a chance to win this game. You're gonna look like North Carolina Central. But I just don't think betting all my chips on the offensive line. And,
yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it all begins with them. So I just have a hard time of just saying that offensive line is going to just demolish everything and be great. I have a hard time seeing that. So that's why
I just want to know, after we beat Campbell, will everybody finally give us our props, man? Will y'all please give us our props? We beat Campbell, please.
I don't see why. I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, it's probably the best team you're going to play. But you know, you gotta take it as it comes. TG coming to you. Timothy Green, what's up, TG?
What up, Scotty?
Yeah.
Hey, first off, you already know little house duties we gotta do first, man.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People watching, bro, can we please get the likes up? Ain't no way it's 82 likes and 444 people watching. Ain't no.
Most of them just hate us, but it's okay, TG. Get my likes up. All right, but go ahead, TG.
The likes. We know the like police watching. Hey, that's first thing. Secondly, Mike, I want to thank you for coming on with your noise cancellation earbuds this time, because last time.
My man, I lost him last week, TG. I lost him.
Yeah, that boy ain't had them earbuds last time. It sounded like a man was just going crazy in the background. I'm glad you had earbuds in this time. So, I got 3 scenarios, Scotty, Mike. I just want to know. All right, so if it's a close game, what's the narrative for Jackson State? If it's a blowout, what's the narrative? And if we get beat, what's the narrative?
Oh, that's good. Let me ask you this. Is it close game both ways? You know, like, if it's a close game loss, or is it like, because, like, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, both ways. If it's a close game, we win. Say like it's, 21-28. If we lose 21-28, if we blow them out, you know, or, you know what I'm saying, what's the narrative?
You got any other questions, TJ? I'm gonna let you go, and we'll just answer for you.
No, that's it.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, TJ. Let me give you my narrative, right? So if you guys get blown out by Campbell, and a blowout to me is like 28-7.
Yeah.
With a good team like this, and you guys being what you are, 28-10, 28-7, 35-10, like something like that. Anything over 2 touchdowns to me, when you have 2 good teams, I think that's a blowout, in my personal opinion. All right. Now, all blowouts aren't the same. It could have some fluke play at the end, and you get garbage points or whatever. If you watch the game, you'd be like, it wasn't really a blowout, you know. But a close loss from Jackson State, I don't think that's a bad narrative. I think your weakness probably got exposed of whatever they did well. You know what I'm saying? You got exposed. A blowout win is Jackson's for real. Jackson's legit, in my opinion. It's just legit. Like, hey man, you better come to play because playing with you. You know what I'm saying? And a close win is just like they're good, but they're beatable. You know what I'm saying? They're good, but they're beatable. So that's how I look at it.
With me, a close win, probably like you, Scott. We're beatable, but we know how to take care of business. A blowout win, Scott, if my chest gonna be poked out so far, it might come across the screen and slap you in the face. Oh, don't let it be a blowout win. Oh my God, I might smoke all 12 of these cigarettes in a day. So that's how I see it. We lose a close loss. It'd be like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's fix our mistakes. A blowout loss, I'll be the first to admit we not as good as I think. I'll be the first one to come on the show and admit it. I'll call you Monday, Scotty, and be like, Scotty, you were right. We not as good as we thought.
Nope, I don't want you to call me on Monday. I save all those words. Don't text me. Don't call me. I want to hear it all on Wednesday like I never heard it. Okay? No, listen, I'm so serious. Don't call or text me because I'm gonna walk into this joke on Wednesday, act like I picked them. Okay, that's how I'm gonna just tell you that straight up.
Scotty, if we win in blowout fashion, oh, you better get ready Wednesday. Oh, I'm gonna clown on this show.
I mean, you have every right to. I mean, to me, I feel like I'm in a win-win, right? If you lose, I'm happy, right? Because there's nothing better than 60,000. Hold up. 60,000 cases at the back. Ain't nothing better. Ain't nothing better. Okay, do you hear me? Okay, 60,000. But if you win, I'm like, I picked you. I picked you to win. I'm good. It's a win-win for me. I look at it like a win-win for me. So y'all can take it how you want to. That's just how I feel. 1655 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Scotty.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? This Black, man. This good. I'm good friend with Mike Reed.
Oh, what's
the kid Black? What's up with it, Black? I'm my boy.
Look, Scott, I was telling Mike the other day, I don't like that 3-man front we run against teams, man. I don't think we're going to have a lot of success out of that 3-man front. I think we're going to have to show a little bit more of a 4-2-5 type look instead of that 3-2-6 kind of look that we kind of show with Griffin on the edge blitzing, or Campbell Craig blitzing off the edge, man. I think we're going to have to go a little bit more heavier. The skies are kind of a couple of looks, man, and kind of cloud that box a little bit, man. It's going to be rough, but I agree with Mike Reed, Scott, man. I think 31-17 a good score, but we got to slow that run down first, guys.
You know, I agree with you. I don't think if you go 3-3-5 against this offensive line, they're going to eat. Same thing they get against North Central. North Central runs a 3-3-5. They're a lot lighter than you guys because you have Devontae Davis. He's kind of like your Vince Wilfork, hard to move type of guy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 3-3-5 for offensive linemen is like barbecue chicken because they get to see the linebacker and they know how they're going to press and move up. So I definitely think you're going to have a lot more down linemen. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all go 5-2, 5-2, what? 5'2", that's 7'4", 5'2", 4. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised because you have the linebackers that are versatile, the Doyles, the Pleasants.
Scotty.
That they can drop.
Scotty, I hate to cut you off. Scotty, I hate to cut you off. I played safety. Do you trust Shiloh being that single high safety back there now? Let's be honest, Scotty.
No. I trust. I trust Higgins. I trust Higgins.
Yeah, I trust him too, Scotty. I'm gonna be honest with you, Scotty. If Greg Great comes back, I trust Greg Great. But Shiloh back there by himself in the 5-2-4, Scotty, I will put my grandma back there, and she died last year. No, sir, I'm not gonna do it. Scotty, no, sir, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Scotty, my grandma died last year. Absolutely not. I was going to pick her up and put her back there. But Shiloh back there with that tight end and them receivers that they got. No, sir, Scotty. Don't do that. Absolutely not. Hell no. Scotty, hell no. I don't walk up the stadium my damn self, Scotty, if they push No, sir.
Oh my!
Did you see him against PV?
Oh
man, Scotty, I'm gonna be honest with you. If Shiloh not in the box, I don't feel comfortable. Him back there by himself, no, sir.
Yeah, I agree with you. Listen, a lot of people already know how I feel. I already say Shiloh is not. Listen, as long as Shiloh can come up to see the ball, he's pretty good. I
agree.
I think if anything goes over his head, that's where he gets really bad. But to me,
I agree.
This is the thing. What makes Jackson State's defense so special is they remind me of the Patriots. Right? You have a lot of people that can do a lot of different things. So you can have players rush and he can drop. You can have Gaddy's rush and he can drop. They're not special. They're not great at everything, but they're so versatile that they can do multiple things, and you can play a lot of different formations with it. So I think that's what makes Jackson State's defense so great. And then listen, I love Cam. I think Cam is if you just watch him play, he plays with such.
Oh, he a dog, Scotty.
Man,
Scotty, he a dog.
He's the definition of football. He plays with such.
He a dog.
He plays with such reckless abandonment for his body that he is a guaranteed tackle. He is a guaranteed tackle. It's ridiculous. He's a guaranteed tackle. So. Yeah.
Now, Scott, I'm going to say this, I'm going to let you go, Scott. I'm going to say this one more thing, and I'm going to let you go. Another key to me, Scott, is Shedeur is going to have to be able to throw the ball accurately more than 25-plus yards down the field. He's been inconsistent, man, throughout the year. I want to see him be able to throw the deep ball consistently. ECU had a lot of success because they was able to complete the deep ball. If we can't complete the deep ball with the slot receivers and create matchups, Scott, it's going to be a long day.
Man, listen, I love it, man. Appreciate the call, Black. Hey, listen, Black hit on something. A lot of people who are Shedeur fans don't want to they don't really want to see this narrative. But Shedeur is a baseball player hitting for like 1 of 8 when it comes to deep balls. He's not good at it. He's really not that good. He'll be like 2 for 8 in the game. So if you really Shedeur is magnificent 10 yards down. He will pick you apart with dinking and dunking, but over the top, he's going to be like 2 for 8. He's just not that good deep down.
Yeah, it's a lot of overthrows, underthrows, like the interception. It was a duck. I almost took out my shotgun and shot it. But yeah, Black did hit on a good point. Me and him talk about that all the time. So my boy got to be more accurate down the field.
The thing about it is, this is the 2-part. Like when you're watching the Jackson State offense, because I'm telling you, I watched a lot of film last night. What you have to worry about is how Jackson State will press you with the receivers and hit that running back flare out the backfield, right?
Yep.
So they'll press you with the receivers, maybe go hitches. Sometimes the play is a called screen. It's a flare screen. A lot of people don't see that. Shout out to my boy Dante Nugget's dad. He told me about that. He said, Scotty, when you watch them, a lot of times the receivers don't even run routes. They really just block. And that's what they do. They'll press because a lot of people are already playing 7-10 yards off. They'll press. He throws the running back flare. The receivers are stuck blocking, and he'll turn it up for 5, 7, 12, 15 yards. So you just took a 1-yard pass and took it 15 yards. So it's that aspect that you have to play on the receivers, but you have to be cognizant to shoot down and make tackles. If you don't make tackles, it's a long day.
We did a lot of that against Bethune-Cookman, Scotty. A lot of that. That's how Wilkerson and Seti Martin, they were eating off that.
Man,
real good.
They love it. Bread and butter of Jack State's offense is that flair, that running back flair. Hey, Rocky, coming to you. Hey, Rocky.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's
up?
What's going on?
What's up, Rocky? What's up?
Hey. What up, man? Hey, Mike. I haven't seen a lot of Campbell, whatever, right? But I do know this about the Jackson State defense, right? If they know what's coming, they gonna create a lot of bad plays. Like, if they know what's coming, they gonna create a lot of negative and a lot of bad plays. Do y'all agree with that?
What do you mean when they know what's coming? Like, they know you got to run, or they know you got to pass, stuff like that.
So when they know your scheme, like when they know you're trying to run outside, or they know like when they can predict what you're trying to do offensively, right? Whether it's dropping coverage or blitz the quarterback or field gap in the run game. Like, I've seen Jackson State defense like stop a lot of things that are in predictable situations, right? It's when you screen them that they may have a problem, or when you pop a run in there when it's second and long, or those are the times that they give up yardage. But in predictable situations, man, they just don't give up a lot of yards, bro. You know, and I've watched pretty much every snap that Jackson State has. And so with the Campbell being a run-first offense, right, how successful do y'all think they're going to be against a Jackson State defense that pretty much is going to know what's coming most of the time?
Well, go ahead. You want to take this one? You can take it.
I can agree with you to a certain extent. It's like, how can I put this? When, like I said, when we settle in and try to and figure out what you're trying to do, that's when we lock in. Okay, we lock in and create those negative plays. So that's how I see it, Scott.
I see it a little. I see it a little differently. It's like this, right? Just because you know what I'm gonna do, don't mean you're gonna stop me. It's the same thing with Jackson State. I listen. I can tell you Jackson State's whole playbook, like today, right now. Doesn't mean you're going to stop them because they run it the way they run it, or based off what you show, they do something different. I think it's the same thing with Campbell. You know they have a big offensive line, but you have never played against their offensive line, so you don't know what you don't know until you face them. So yeah, you might be like, yeah, we're gonna run this 4-6. Well, I've seen their 4-6 defense give up off tackle runs. I've seen their 4-6 defense give up 8 halfback dives up the gut, or in the 4-hole in the 5. I've seen that with my own 2 eyes. So if they have a team that can offensively dictate and control the ball the way that Campbell wants to do it, I'm not saying they can't do that, because just like a defense wears on an offense can wear on a defense, and you should know that, Rock. If I'm running the ball, and you can't stop me, you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit.
So this is what I've seen from Jackson State, though. In the run game, Jackson State had several answers, right? One of the answers is they try to play the base front and they try to stop you. But when you hit them a couple times, then they're gonna run Cam in there on your ass, and he gonna hit the guy in the backfield. Like, they have several, and they gonna defeat your zone blocking scheme by doing that. You know what I mean? So they just have a lot of answers. And I ain't gonna say a lot of answers, but they have a lot of counters to situations where they can predict what's going on. And I just don't think. To me, Campbell would have to have a lot of dynamic players in order to put up 21, 22 points.
I think what Rock's saying is we do a better job than most teams adjusting to what the team's trying to do to us. Is that what you're trying to say, Rock? We do a better job at adjusting?
Absolutely. The adjustments, it's not just, it's like that front that y'all run, right? It's a front, but a lot of times when you look at the snap of the ball, it's not the front y'all lined up in. They're sending 6 guys to stop the run. They got a guy coming from the second level that actually has outside contain. The guy who you think has outside contain comes crashing inside and takes the takes the out tackle play, and then Cam comes outside as the rusher or the blitzer. I mean, they just have a lot of, and you said it well, Mike. They have a lot of adjustments for a lot of different attacks. And I just don't think an offensive line is going to be able to consistently defeat those schemes, especially in situations where they're predictable. That's all I'm saying. If they can keep them off balance, then of course, anything is open.
Like the thing about it to me is, okay, if I'm an offensive, let me ask you this: what offense does Campbell run? I'm gonna ask you that because you're giving me a Jackson State logic, but you're not giving me a Campbell logic. So what offense is what formation does Campbell run 70% of the time?
I haven't seen them that much. I've seen them in one game, Scotty, and most of the time they had a zone blocking scheme. The game that I saw, they just did a zone blocking scheme.
They run with two tight ends in the backfield, right? They have a running back and they have two offline tight ends, one behind the right tackle, one behind the left tackle. You can do a lot with that formation. There is so many different things you can do. I can slide over that tight end. I can motion on either side. I can pull. I can play action. There's so much, and I can max protect if that's what I need to do. Because I got the 5 offensive linemen, I got the 2 tackles. That makes 7. If I want to add my running back, that makes 8 blockers. So when you're bringing 6, and I got 7 staying. So if you don't even know what Campbell's running, how you gonna come in here talking about what they can't do to adjust?
But because you can simply defeat a zone blocking scheme by crashing the gaps. Like, that's how you defeat a zone blocking. And that's one of the things that the Buddy Ryan front, the Bear front, does very well. It defeats your blocking scheme by loading the gaps, right, with players. Not just not outnumbering you across the entire front, but outnumbering you as far as gaps. You know what I mean? Because I didn't see, I was thinking that Campbell did like a combo scheme, right? Where they took 2 guys and blocked your defensive tackle and then lead out to your linebacker. That's not what they were doing. They were just simply zone blocking.
That's a lie.
You know what I mean? Running inside zone, outside zone.
Rocky, that's a lie. They don't always run a zone blocking. That's a lie. They don't always run that. I've watched enough film to tell you that they will power block you. I've seen that with my own 2 eyes. That's a lie. Do they prefer to go zone? Absolutely. But they can power block. And if I'm a real coach and if I see power blocking is working, I'm going to stay power blocking. That's just common sense.
Well, like I said, I just think Jackson State defense is for real. And like I said, I just don't think they're gonna be able to, from a scheme standpoint, to line up and say we're running right there and run it down Jackson State throat. I don't think that's going to be able to happen. And if Campbell can't do that, what is their other option? What else can they do schematically to defeat Jackson State's defense? That's what I'm saying.
And it'll go the same way. If they're crashing the gaps and they're not getting to the running back, what can Jackson State do if they're not getting pressure with their 6, with their blitzing? That's what I'm asking. It will be the same thing. Listen, man, y'all can't be in here. Y'all can't be in here making opinions on one side of the ball and not also counteracting your own opinion, saying, you got to give it both ways. You can't say, well, I just can't see how they're going to stop the gap scheme. Well, if they do stop the gap scheme, what does Jackson State do to counteract it? These are all what ifs. Nobody can come here saying, I know for a fact this is going to happen. I can't. I'm gonna just tell you what I see on film and what I've noticed. I'm just saying it starts and ends in the trenches. And if Campbell's O-line, as big as it is, if it dominates, it's going to be a long game for Jackson State. If they do not dominate, it's going to be a long game for Campbell. Very simple. Okay. Very simple. Jesus. Okay. A695 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, what's up, Scotty? What's up, Scotty? What's up, Mike?
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. So, man, looking at Campbell, man, one thing that bothers me is when you got 6'8", 350-pound guys playing at D1 AA level, it concerns me. It concerns me that they didn't have any bigger schools. Not saying that they didn't, but you know, just watching them, the 6'8" guys, they do have a lot of trouble moving side to side in a lot of situations. I think Jackson State, Dennis Thurman likes to play his corners in a lot of one-on-one situations. There have been times where they were successful to the deep ball. And that quarterback, what's his name? Williams, he does throw an accurate deep ball across the middle, not so much, but you know, the deep post, the go ball, he can get it there where it needs to go. So I think the thing to watch is going to be the corner on the opposite side of Travis. They've been inconsistent at corner for the past 4 to 5 weeks now. K5 then gave up a lot of plays.
Thanks.
He played all right, but he hasn't had much his way. But I think that's going to be something really, really to watch.
I like the fact that you said outside of Travis. If I'm being honest, I would try Travis. You have to, because what you don't want to
you got to see where he at.
Yeah,
I agree.
You got to try him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's with Julian, if it's with somebody, you got to try Travis, because what you don't want to happen is you don't want a whole side of the field not to be accounted for. You can't do that. You just can't go through an offensive game saying, all right, we're not going to try the number one player because we're scared. Like, that's not how that works. So, yeah. I
also want to see who they're going to put on that tight end. Is it going to be Shiloh? Are they going to bring in another corner guy? I think Beasley, he's a little bit too small.
Beasley get told.
They put on him.
All right. I think they might do Zay.
That's what I was thinking.
He's the next biggest guy. I think that's a great matchup for Zay, because Zay is not really good hip-wise, like getting out of breaks, because he's a big corner, but he's very physical, very handsy. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good matchup, but, you know, don't sleep, man. Listen, that boy Hill is a great catch. He can catch the ball. He's a great catcher of the football. So please do not sleep on that tight end. Like, I think if
all them boys big bodies now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, sure.
But hey, man, appreciate the call.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's see. Going 8945. Coming to you, Doc. What's up?
What's going on, y'all? Hey, just like to me, I feel like Campbell, as far as them running the ball, they, you know, like do quick runs. I mean, it's sort of zone blocking, but then too, like, if we really looked at it, they like those dudes like to get down and dirty, as far as like impose, you know, as far as offensive line for them to be that big to impose their will. Like you said, that 3-3-5 defense is terrible. Because like you said, you can expect what the linebackers are going to do at the start of the play. But other than that, man, I just want to see how Jackson State's defensive line go up against that offensive line. I mean, it's going to be, you know, iron sharpens iron. I mean, that's all I want to see. That's what I want to see across the board. Can Jackson State defense get the best of Campbell's offensive line? That's it.
Yeah, that's real. Hey, appreciate the call. Let me say this. I'm gonna be a whole buck with this one. I never like running a run play at Jackson without a fullback. I don't like it, because if they get penetration really fast, it's one-on-one with the running back, and 9 times out of 10, you're going down. I would prefer them have a tight end in the backfield, or maybe pull a tight end. Like, if you're, I don't have a graphic. I wish I had my board with me. But if you had a tight end off the tackle, have him pulling in.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Pull inside or kick out. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like is, this is what you can do against Jackson State. Listen to me very carefully, Campbell. You cannot take a tight end from across the formation and bring him across to block a D. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It don't work, okay? I've seen enough plays. It don't work. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I just want to make that very, don't do that. All right, Herb, coming to you. What's up, Herb?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm listening to a lot of these callers, man, and they're talking about the size of the line and how the line can't move and X, Y, and Z. The line is only part of the equation. Anybody that's watched Campbell this year knows that they run at an insane tempo.
Yeah, that tempo is crazy.
They run that. It is. They run that offense. They run that offense. You know, they run as many plays as anybody that I've seen in FCS this year. And that's going to be the key, whether or not, one, Jackson State's line or the coaching staff can adjust to that tempo and not have them get into third and shorts and not have them get into, you know, third and manageable situations that are going to force them to be on the field. If they can get them in the third and longs, they'll be effective. If Campbell is giving them the third and shorts, third and fours, third and threes, third and twos, it's going to be a long day.
Yep.
Because they're not going to be able to stop it. You know, it's not just the fact that the line is big. The line is big, they run that tempo, and that has a cumulative effect on your line. You saw what happened with North Carolina Central. You know, by the time the second quarter was over with, they were gassed and they were done. That happens with smaller lines too. You know, I think obviously Jackson State's a different animal, but you can't ignore that. You can't just look at the size of the line and assume, oh, well, they're slow. They're not going to be able to do that. They run that scheme the way they run it, and it's been effective for them all year, no matter who they play. So it's something that, you know, it's going to come down to how the coaches adjust to that tempo, how they stop them from getting into those second and manageables and third and shorts. Because if they don't, it's going to be a problem. Not only that, they're going to have to control the edges. If they don't control the edges and Hajj Malik gets outside the pocket to do his thing,
it's a wrap.
It's going to be a problem.
It's a wrap. That boy quick.
So, yeah. So, you know, I just want callers to really understand that, because I'm hearing some of this stuff and it's like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all haven't watched the entire year. You know?
That's real.
But, I mean, if they can stop that, Jackson State's got a heck of a chance to win the game.
I love it, Herb. Appreciate the call, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, Herb. Good call.
Listen, and if you haven't had a chance to see that tempo, go watch the North Carolina Central.
Oh yeah, that tempo crazy.
They tempo them Bama's to death. But see, the tempo is not on. Let me be very clear. Tempo is not on the first down. Okay, tempo is in first downs. That's tempo only works when you're completing first downs.
Exactly. Because you got a big play, you want to come on, get on the ball as soon as you can.
Exactly. You got a whole new set of downs. That's how tempo works. Tempo works with first downs, not just first downs. It works with first downs, right? So I get to the ball, I hike it. Listen, and people are talking about 9 or 10 defensive. You can't sub.
You can't sub with somebody tempo. Hell no.
You're going tempo. You cannot sub. So that 9 to 10 rotation that you think you have, it's pointless because you cannot sub unless an offensive guy subs, right? So they don't have to wait for you. So if you're trying to get people on and off and they hike the ball, that's 12 men on the field, and now we're continuing to drive. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works. You're absolutely right, Paris. You can fake an injury. Get down. Yeah, absolutely. All right, 11-12 coming to you. 11-12 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, how you gentlemen doing this afternoon?
Good. How you doing? What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Tony, man. You remember me?
I really don't, but
yeah. I just want to say, man, I'm trying to be transparent as possible. You feel me? Like the whole thing, it was funny initially when you first started this thing with Jackson.
Hold on. You're trying to be what? I didn't hear that word. What are you trying to be? I'm sorry, I had to mute you because you didn't hear me. What did you say? You trying to be what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm gonna be transparent as possible. Okay. Initially, when you first started this thing with Jackson State, it was funny. It almost reminded me how Stephen A. Smith is with the Cowboys or whatnot. It was funny, but after a while, it get kind of, I don't know, like I grew up being a hater on cool, especially a grown man. And then when you go through something financially or YouTube takes the channel away, you got to make off script 2.1000 because you two, and then you have your lady friend come on there and do prayer calls and all that. You wonder why you go through shit. You heard me? Excuse me for cursing. You wonder why you go through stuff. Because that ain't cool being a grown man, man, and being a hater, especially when somebody really gave you a platform like Dion or Jefferson State. Because, to be honest, we the only one that really tuned in. And it's really disrespect, and that ain't cool. And you wonder why you go through stuff like that. But that's all I have to say.
I got this, Scott. No, Scott, I got this one. I got this one, bro. Bro, why is you calling this man's show being like that, bro? He picked Jackson State to win. And this is not his first time picking Jackson State to win. I don't understand y'all, bro. Like, I'm a Jackson State fan. I ain't got nothing towards Scott. I just mess with Scotty. Scotty, you hate. On this point, Scotty, you hate. On this point, Scotty, you hate. And some of the stuff Scotty be saying actually makes sense. And that's what attracted me initially to the show. So y'all got to get out that bullshit, bro, calling that man show, attacking this man like that, bro. Because that shit be pissing me off, bro. And I hate the cuss, bro, but shit like that really piss me the fuck off, bro. Stop attacking Scotty like that, bro. If you don't like it, don't watch the show. Because I know 400 other people that's watching right now. I had to take that one for you, Scotty.
I appreciate that. Listen, man. Tony, listen, man. Listen.
That's when my sensitivity.
My sensitivity.
No, like, what are we talking about right now? Listen, I don't make nobody watch the show. I don't make nobody watch this show. I really don't. I don't understand it. Like, but people, this man sat on the call line for like 30 minutes just to say that. I look at it as being special. Like, I appreciate you for thinking of me for sitting on the call line. Like, y'all, listen, I love it. Y'all call it what you want.
That's when my sensitivity gets in the way.
My sensitivity.
Listen, that's it. That's it. All right, go on to the next one. 0527 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, what's up? All right, what's up, guys? Hey, man, when I look at this game, I think the biggest thing on defense for Campbell, I think sometimes they play a lot of zone. They got to tackle as soon as the receivers for Jackson State catch the ball right there on the spot. They cannot have run after catch. You'll see a lot of times Shador passing yards, sometimes it may only be 10 yards, but receiver catch it and go 60 or 70. They got to tackle. Tackle in space, sure you bring the guy down, and that's it. The next thing, I think, they got to win on first down. Campbell does. If they sit there and get in 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, now the defensive coordinator can dial up pressure that now they can turn into turnovers.
Yeah.
And that's what Jackson State loves to do, man, and that can be dangerous. So if Campbell can end every possession with some type of kick, punt, field goal, extra point, they should be okay as far as trying to make sure they're in the game. If they're in the game going late in the 4th quarter, they got a good shot. Jackson State got to put the pressure on them to have some kind of distance going into the 4th quarter. I think Jackson State should be good, but again, Campbell has got to tackle. You cannot let those receivers catch the ball and then get upfield making big plays, man. So that's my thoughts on it.
No, I absolutely agree with you. I appreciate the call. I think a lot of people don't understand, like, tackling Jackson State is not easy. I've seen a lot. Wilkerson, not easy. Dallas Daniels.
That's what I was going to mention. Not easy. Kevin Coleman.
Willie Gaines. Damn sure.
Not easy.
You know, like, who else? The kid from Miami, Pope.
Yeah, Pope.
Not easy.
Not easy.
Them Bamas are hard to tackle. You got to get Bamas on the ground. Listen, stop trying to go for the big hit and just wrap the legs up. You can't You can't move if you don't got your legs. Okay, you can't move unless you got your legs. I don't get it, man. TG coming to you. What's up, TG?
Hey, bro, for the caller that just called in talking all that noise, like that. That's all I want. All that yapping and all that trash talking, hit the like button. If you're going to stay on here 30, 40 minutes and wait your motherfucking turn, hit the like button while you at it. And I'm out, my boy.
Appreciate it, TG. Hey, man, listen. Wipe your feet when you get in. Like my boy Danny say, wipe your feet when you get in my house. All right. 065 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Yo, what's up, OFFSCRIPT? I just want to say this real quick, and I'll be brief. I think this is poetic justice for Travis Hunter for the significant fact that he decided to come to Jackson State because he attended the homecoming. And, you know, that I look at that FAMU as a preview. I don't really look at that as his debut. I look at this as his debut because now we get to see him on offense and defense, which I'm sure he's going to play offense this game. And so I think it's poetic justice, you know? And I just leave it at that, man. Thanks for the call in.
Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate the call. Listen, man. Listen, Dion is a freaking genius.
Genius.
I look at it like this because think about it. It comes back full circle, right? The same game that got Travis here, you're going to have new recruits coming in. You're going to have
350 to be exact.
You're going to have 350 guys, 4 and 5 stars, right? And guess who's probably going to be the star of the show?
Travis. Because you see he dressed out last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Dion said no. Go put your clothes back on.
Not for this game. This game? No, we don't need you for this game. We don't need you for this game. Now the next game, but that's full circle because if he does anything amazing, he's gonna go to the sideline. They're gonna act crazy. The recruit's gonna be literally right there.
I know, right?
And they're gonna see all this festivities and stuff like that. It's freaking genius, man. Freaking genius, man. Freaking genius. 9868 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Yep. Yo, what up, fellas?
What's up, Kyle?
What's going on?
Hey, Scotty, you remember me, right?
No.
Hey, you telling me you don't remember some of the fellow alumni on your Insta page?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, he said 700 recruits all in the court on the sidelines, man. That's 300.
That's ridiculous. Pure ridiculous.
Jesus.
Hey, real talk though. I mean, I'm actually agreeing with Scotty this week. Yeah, I ain't at work this time, so I can actually call in and enjoy it. Mike Reed, I'm gonna be one of them 60,000 up in there stands.
Yes, sir. 60,000. God, it's gonna be a sight to see, Scotty. I hate you gonna miss it. I hate you gonna be down at that Dust Bowl Saturday. I hate you gonna be at that Dust Bowl. Do not wear your good shoes, please, Scotty. Hey, Keith, go find Scotty oldest pair of shoes and pack it in his bag so he can wear Saturday to Encore.
See my boy Andrew, buddy. But listen, listen. You know what's better? You know what's better than 60,000 fans in unison? 60,000 sad fans. Ain't nothing better. You know what they sound like too? Scared fans. That's what it sounds like. Dre, coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I know Campbell has Rouser, which is obviously great and all that. What other DBs does Campbell have that JSU would have to worry about? Because they talk about Rouser a lot, but they don't talk about nobody else. I think what make Alabama mistake is that they have two real good corners. You know what I'm saying? Rouser can't be everywhere.
No, he can't. Listen, I think they have a lot. I think there are serviceable DBs. And this is the thing with Jackson State. If I'm being honest, the only real guy that scares me is Willie Gaines. I would say Malachi Wyman, but he don't play. So I can't say Malachi Wyman because he don't play. Shane Hooks is not that good. Like he's very sporadic. Like, he's a good catcher, but he's not special. Willie Gaines is special. Dallas Daniels is great, but Willie Gaines is special. Dallas Daniels is great, and then Kevin Coleman is good to me. Like, that's how I would.
That's a good way to put it.
That's how I would level it up. Willie Gaines just always does something that just makes me like drop my jaw. Dallas Daniels he's a pro. Like he's legit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just reliable.
Yeah.
Always in the right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always in the right.
Yeah, for sure.
Want to catch, make the tough catches, and he can play any route. But I think Campbell's DBs are serviceable. Honestly, what worries me the most is if Brevin Allen doesn't get to the quarterback, who else gets there? Like, that's what really worries me. And Blue's probably gonna go much more in depth on his game breakdown. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. I think that's coming out tonight. But he's probably gonna go way more in depth. But I would like to see, because from what I was watching, I didn't see a guy that kind of. But Brevin Allen, 6'5", 275. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. But
yeah.
I think their DBs are serviceable in the scheme that they play. It kind of reminds me of Jackson State. They play press man. They're not afraid to get in your face. I just think that in this game, you can't press man Willie Gaines. You just can't do that. You're asking for trouble. So I wouldn't do that. But I think they're serviceable DBs. The only person that I see having a hard time is number 14. He has a hard time with speedy guys. He really does. So if Willie Gaines gets on him, I'd be like, hey, man, go ahead and back that up. Go ahead and back that up.
Get back 12 yards.
Yeah, back it up. Back it up. Yeah, so it is what it is.
But, okay, cool. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I want them to win because we play them next week.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we play them for homecoming also.
They about to be 2-0. Let me stop. All right, appreciate it, Jay. Let me stop.
Yeah, they got A&T next week, right?
Yeah. Campbell, for their homecoming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it's like a black thing that all the black schools are scheduling Campbell. Like, yeah, but you guys don't chip. Stop that. You guys do not chip. Stop the lies. You guys don't chip. That's not how you get down. That's not how you.
Oh, that's my boy right there.
They don't chip. Stop that. All right. Hey, 9762 coming to you. You live.
What's going on, Scotty? This is Gabe from Memphis. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Hey, peep this right quick. So, I was kind of like taking a look at Campbell too. They really do have a good running game, but I'm thinking that the main person on the offense you probably had to pay attention to really is the quarterback, because that dude, he's fast and he's slippery. So I'm thinking running back gonna do their thing, but I think the main thing is the doggone quarterback. But on the flip side of that, like I said, I think Jack State gonna load that box up and dare them to throw. And like everybody else was saying, it depends on what the trenches do. If the offensive line can hold up, it's gonna be a long day for Jackson State. If not, there it is. But anyway, I think the final score is probably gonna be like 35-17. I'm gone.
I appreciate the call.
I appreciate it, bro.
All right.
Well, let me ask you this, Mike. How does your gut feel? Because I know what you be out here.
Honestly, at first, Scotty, I was terrified. Y'all hyped up Campbell so much, and then I watched that North Carolina Central game. I'm like, man, this team right here, damn, they gonna come in and beat our ass. honestly, Scotty, until last week sometime, I actually started sitting down and analyzing them. And like you said, the more I watched them, the more I was like, nah, bro, we ain't got nothing to worry about, bro. It's homecoming, we ain't got nothing to worry about. I was terrified at first, guys. Terrified.
How did the song go? I was terrified.
First, I was afraid. I was petrified.
it how you did me wrong. But I oh, now you're back from outer space. Anyway, listen, let me okay. And I talked to Blue about this. I called Blue and I said, Blue, just tell me some stuff about Campbell, or William and Mary, because that's the game I really focused on that.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to watch it. And he told me some players that they had and stuff like that. But this is the thing with me. The one thing I can say about the offensive line of Campbell is they're maulers. Like when they run block with a purpose. Like it ain't no pity patting. It ain't none of that. They are literally trying to scoop you out and move you. And you guys don't have the biggest guys. The only big guy that you really have is Devontae Davis. The rest of it is all speed. The rest of it is all speed. The Doyles, the Gaddies. Now Gaddy is he's a pretty big kid, but he don't play with a lot of girth. That's why people say if you run at him, it's a problem. So, but the thing that really made me hesitant to pick Campbell was actually Malik. Hodge was the reason I couldn't pick him because he is not as decisive as a quarterback that I would want him to be. He's really good in the pocket. He can dance and all that extra stuff, but he's not decisive. Like I just want guys that can catch, boom, and throw it.
Yeah.
Boom. And if you have to run, then you run. But he gets a little happy feet too much for me. So that's what really got me. Katron is not that big. I don't think he's not as big. He's not as big as y'all think he is. Like, he's not that big. Like, you're talking about offensive linemen that average like 300 pounds. Like, yeah, that's not it. 7173 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Yeah, I was gonna say to piggyback off the last caller phone call that True Thompson is playing this game, so I think he'll have a big impact. That's all.
He is not good. Listen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not thinking about you. I'm thinking about Big Country. The white boy. He's not good. He's not good. That boy is not good at all. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a great game. I'm gonna be at the FAMU homecoming. I'm gonna have my phone on YouTube. Shout out to Swag Football Network, because that's what I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching that. I mean, I'm gonna be like, that's how I'm gonna be at FAMU's homecoming. So, yeah. So we don't have no more callers. Where they can, if they want to say what's up to you, Mike, where they can catch you at?
Friday, I'm at the day party at the baseball stadium. I forgot the name of the stadium, but the baseball stadium. It's Jackson. You know where to find me. At the day party at the baseball stadium. I'm out tailgating early. I'm up early Saturday morning. I'll be around. Say what's up to your boy. 60,000. Bring your pom-poms, man. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what time it is.
Right on.
What you got, Scotty?
Nothing. I'm trying to see something real quick. Oh, yeah. I didn't know Katron was 6'5". I thought he was like 6'3", 300. That boy 6'5", 310. That's ridiculous. But and listen, everybody in the football, you already try to boot this stuff up in the paper. He's probably like 6'3".
Yeah, they gonna beef him up now.
Yeah, they beef him up. He's probably like 6'3", 280.
Yeah.
Right when he really. Yeah, and on the stat line, he's in the book, he's 6'5". In real life, he's like probably 6'3". But
yeah, that's it, Mr. Campbell. Old Smith Wheel Stadium. I'll be there for the day party, man. Come turn up with your boy. It's festive. It's going all around the Jack, man. Y'all know what's going on. I'll be in town early in the morning. I'm leaving out late tonight. Early in the morning. I'm in the Jack, man. It's up.
You're not going to Valley's homecoming?
Nah, I ain't going out there.
Oh, wow.
I'm a business man. I go where they pay me to go.
Wow. The loyalty is just crazy.
But Scotty, here's my proof that I'm not on the Dion bandwagon. I got proof. You want to see it?
Go ahead.
This is my proof that I'm not on the deal. I got a Nike JSU hoodie on. I'm talking about like 17, 18, 16, 15 when JSU wasn't winning shit.
Don't walk into a Dion event with that on you.
Oh, no. Cause I might go to practice tomorrow, Scotty. I'm not wearing this to practice.
Okay, I'm about to say, don't come in there with no Nike nothing.
They gonna escort your boy out, man.
Quickly. All right, they be like spot. All right, I didn't do head of state security. I mean, sometimes I wish that you would sometimes just show a little Valley some love. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go down to their homecoming.
Oh, yeah, I show Valley some love, man.
Yeah, just
everybody know what's going on with me, man.
Maybe put a little green in the back, like maybe right over that left shoulder of yours. Maybe put a little green in the back. I at least got Grambling in the back. But each his own.
Is that a trash bag?
Oh yeah, that's the.
Oh yeah, that serious is right.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But hey, guys, listen. Make sure you tune into Blues Breakdown today on the game, and on Thursday we're doing a roundtable. We're going to be bringing film to discuss our Campbell and Jackson State and how we see it going. I know Blue gonna be like, Scotty, I can't believe you had Campbell losing that bad. It is what it is. But hey, guys, I appreciate all y'all. Make sure you like it. Make sure you like the stream. Tony.
That's when my sensitivity gets the way. My sensitivity.
All right. Don't be so sensitive. Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless. Oh, before I go. Next Wednesday. All right. Boombox Classic. All right. Boombox Classic. Perry White. I apologize. Perry White will be on the show with me, Mike Reed, and Perry White. All right. So we're going to have some Southern and Jackson State. Make sure you tune into that. It's going to be live and lit. All right. Until next time, you know what I'm going to do. Holla. God bless.